Hello guys, Garcia here. This is the beginning of a new playthrough on the channel, Dynasty Warriors 5 Empires. So I already have Samurai Warriors 2 Empires on the channel, so I thought why not, let's complete the brother games here. Probably Dynasty Warriors should be called like the father of Samurai Warriors 2, came way earlier. So let's create a character here. So this game is basically the same thing as Samurai Warriors 2 Empires, which was a game in which you have to conquer all of Japan in the Warring States period. So the idea was to unify the land under one banner, and you create a general, or you get a general from the game, and you choose a few other ones, and from there you start conquering different fiefs and different provinces until you can complete the country. And Samurai Warriors 2 Empires is already on the channel. It's an awesome game. I love this game so much, and I also love Dynasty Warriors 2 and Dynasty Warriors 5 Empires. Sorry. So for this playthrough, let's create our character here. All right. So let's just use the name I usually use in these types of games here. All right. This name comes from a song here in Brazil, a metal song from a band called Massacration. No joke. Alright, it's going to be a guy. The face, let's see. I'll check the hair later. This one is terrible. Okay. I don't want a guy that looks too old. This is probably the best one, I think. I want a guy that like he's a young and up-and-coming general, you know. Let's see here. Wait, let me change the hair. I don't want that. Maybe long. Yeah, the best one is this one, long one. It's weird for a Japanese to have this type of hair, but hey. Body, not too tall. Kind of stocky, but not too much. There you go. Appearance, probably, yeah, this is the equipment. So something that just holds the hair. Let's switch the legs because those are terrible. Let me see. Yeah, maybe this one? Might be a little bit too much. Yeah, I'm gonna go with this then. There you go. Oh, I can change the color actually. Great. Huh, red. Red looks good. Is this black? I think so. This is probably white. No, this is probably black. There you go. Because I'm looking at the side here, but when you use it on the bandana, it's actually weird. There's no black. I'm gonna go with this. Yeah, let's go with red and be done with it. There you go. Alright, motion. So here we can choose which one of the three kingdoms we want to... Which character from which kingdom we want to use their weapon as our starting weapon here. Basically, it will define our playing style. So I usually go for 3 different people here. So I thought a lot before I started the playthrough, but I want to play with this. It's my favorite weapon in the game. Huge ass katana, as you can see. Joe Tai. I think that's how I pronounce it, I know. Voice, let's see.
Prepare yourself.
That is terrible. This is also terrible.
Here I go.
Alright, this is the last bad one. Alright. Already named it. Okay. Finish. We create an officer. Yes. So I deleted all my old ones. I have a save file. I've had the same save file for years on this game. So basically that means that... Oh, sorry. There you go. I was looking for a way to save this. So basically that means that I just deleted everything here just to be able to start a new playthrough. So we are going to play the Empire mode, which is the mode that will allow us to try to conquer all of China. So this is the main difference between the Dynasty Warriors franchise and the Samurai Warriors franchise. Sangoku Muso and Sengoku Muso. A lot of people don't understand why you have like two games that play exactly the same, kinda, but in different franchises from the same corporation, from the same group that creates the same the games. And the reason is because both games are Muso games, but they portray different characters in different time periods, in different circumstances, and one came first, Dynasty Warriors came first, about China and the Three Kingdoms, and way later Samurai Warriors showed up too. So basically that's the difference. One is in China, other one is in Japan. One happens, I think, 200 or 300 AD, which is this one, and the other one like in the 1500s or 1600s, you know. So it's very different. So let's get our guy here. It's going to be our main general. Oh, I forgot to tell you guys about the map. So I chose a gathering of heroes. That means that we can choose whichever kingdom here, whichever province we want to start in. So I want to start here because you always should start in the corners. It's just way too good to pass up. No reason to start in the middle. I already completed games in the past before in which I started right in the middle, but it's way harder and more annoying to deal with. Alright, so that's why I chose that. Now I'm going to choose my guys. I'm going to choose my main guy, and now I'm going to choose a few generals. Because I didn't load my save file here, not all of my of the characters of the game are available at the start here. So I'm going to choose two of them, and then we will choose our lieutenants. Okay, so I'm gonna go with the ones I like the most from the game. So Jinkai, and we probably should pick Lu Bu, I think. Where is he? This is the most meme-worthy character of the entire franchise and of the entire Muso genre, Lu Bu. When he shows up and his music starts, you better run. This guy is extremely dangerous. That's why I want him in my army, not against me. Now let's check our skills. So there you go. That's my name. As you can see up there, there's a ×2 there. That means that I can equip 2 miscellaneous items. Every character starts on the rank 16, and you start ranking down. So the closer to 1 you are, the stronger you are. Life, Muso, which is the special bar, basically. Attack, defense, and troops. So the higher your rank, the more troops you can take into the battlefield. So I use a sword. Jinkai uses a spear, I think. Oh, sorry. Jinkai uses a spear, as far as I remember. Let me see. Yes, so as you can see, up below her name, there's the symbol of the weapon she uses. She has the taunt skill. So these skills are used during the battle by the AI. I'm going to choose 3 random lieutenants here with 3 different models, so I won't get confused when I see them on the battlefield. And I'll get 3 guys that have 3 different skills. So this one has rally, so let's go with this guy, why not? Let's go assault. There you go. I want one with defend. Actually, you know what? I'm going to remove this guy here. I want one with defend and one with speed. There you go. Yeah. And now I want. Already have speed, rally. Let's get one with literally anything that's useful here. I want one with this model here. So let's get assault. Okay. So rally, speed, assault. So let's just get a defense guy. I'm still thinking about that. Yeah, let's get this guy here. There you go. So that's our team. Our generals, our lieutenants here, and the ruler. So if I click on this, I can actually edit all of the kingdoms. So I can choose who I'm going to face here, who the game is going to throw at me, you know. But if I just choose what I want here and start the game will automatically randomize all of the provinces, and each province will have its own leader, its own generals and lieutenants, and then we'll start. Alright, so manual, sure. Difficulty, let's go normal. Experience, no. So I don't want to use officers and weapon data from previous games. We're going to start from zero, from scratch here. No time limits. Edited officers appear in the game. Definitely, because my main guy is an edit. Annex is very interesting. If we choose ruler, when we attack the ruler in one of the provinces in the map, and we capture the guy or we defeat the guy, we capture all of his stuff. If we isolate the capital, we can conquer all of their stuff too. I'm going to actually put no. That means that we need to conquer every single territory that a force has before we can conquer them. So that will make the game more fun, I think. It's boring when you conquer one territory and the other 9 territories that were occupied by that force instantly go to your side because you conquered the capital, you know. It's kind of boring. Officer limit max. Officer death, no. I don't want my guys dying. Okay. That doesn't mean that they don't lose during the battle, by the way. That just means that they don't die of old age or disease or something like that. But that's our guy. With the cringe dialogue. You guys better get used to it.
Have I thought of moving up in the world? It would be dishonest to say I have not.
Don't ask me why. I don't know.
I will conquer the land.
Absolutely. He looks more like a Castlevania character than a Dynasty Warriors character. So let's see what we are up against here. John Wei, okay. The names of the characters in the Chinese names, obviously, of Dynasty Warriors are way more complicated to remember because they are more similar than the Japanese names, weirdly enough. And Japanese is way easier for a Brazilian like me for a Portuguese speaker to say. So I'm going to butcher every single name here, so I apologize. I don't know how to pronounce these. I know a bunch about Japan and stuff. I've been a fan of Japan animations for like since I was 5 years old, so like almost 30 years at this point. But I don't know anything about Chinese, so I apologize. So yeah, a bunch of random guys are the leaders, but a bunch of name guys, a bunch of main guys of the game are in their ranks here. Yeah. There you go. Okay. So this is what we are up against here. Alright. So let me explain. So obviously this is the map. This is our starting location here. So the idea of the game, the point of the game is to unify the entirety of China here in the Three Kingdoms period. So if you choose one of the guys in the beginning of this game, before you do the whole shuffling here, if you choose someone from like Wu or Wei, you are basically representing that kingdom. So you are going to conquer the land for them. In my case here, I'm just a different force using random guys here. So that's it, basically. So that's the idea of the game. So the game plays exactly like any other Musou. So after we go through the strategy phase here that I'm going to explain, we are going to go straight into the battlefield. And in the battlefield, basically the game is played basically like any other Musou from this time. So any Samurai Warriors or Dynasty Warriors game. But there's going to be a few differences, and I'll talk about them in the battlefield. So I have a few options here. As you can see in the middle here, I have my orders. I only have one green square here, pretty shiny. The more territory I have and the more land I conquer, the more enemies I defeat, the more orders I'll have per turn until 5. I think 5 is the limit. So right now I only have 1. So I can consult with my guys, and every time, for example, they give me an order that I don't have already, like a new order, in this case shortened time, which is a strategy, these will be added to my panel of orders, basically. So I can either choose one of the proposals that they are giving me here, or I can just delegate to one of them and they will use all of my orders at their own leisure. Or what I can do here, I can assign myself and choose the orders. So the orders that we open in the consult panel will be put here, the new ones, and I'll be able to choose them later here. Alright, so I'm going to, first of all, the first thing that you need to work on this game is your weapon. So my weapon is a sword, as you can see here. Jinkai and Lu Bu here have spears. Spear, sword, and spear. There you go. So the first thing we need to do is to actually level up our sword. Bladesmith. So I'm gonna do that. So as you can see, we have our main base, our total troops, our total officers, our total areas, and we have the XP for each one of the types of weapons here. And as you can see, I just trained my sword, so when we reach 100, we are going to reach level 2. So the idea in the beginning of the game should reach level 3 as quickly as possible. So every turn we'll try to get one Bladesmith going. Because that is the most important thing in this game, is how much damage can you dish out. Alright, I was playing before, so let's just replace the save here. Okay, so let's see who we are going to attack first. Oh, they have 3 main guys here, 3 named officers. I'm going to call all the main characters named officers because that's easier. And here we have a couple. Let's try here first. As always, with every Musou game, the first battle is always the hardest one. So we have main generals, the main lieutenants. If we have more on like a territory right beside the one we are using to attack from, we can actually use an extra relief general and an extra relief lieutenant. But we don't have an army that big right now, so let's just keep going. Okay, so that's what is going to cost, 120 from our gold here.
It doesn't matter how many troops you have. They are no match for me.
I know, that's why I chose you. That's the attitude. So, this is the map and the conditions. So usually the conditions in the Empire's version of the game are pretty simple. There's only 2 types of battle. Offensive battle and defensive battle. In the offensive battle, the main way you can win the battle, there are 2 ways basically. You either defeat the leader of the opposing force or you conquer their main camp. There you go. And you lose if you die or if your main camp is conquered. And when you defend, same thing. You can win the same way, but also when you defend, the battle instead of 30 minutes, it lasts only 15. And if the 15 expires and the enemy does not conquer your main camp or does not defeat you, then you actually win. So you don't need to win the battle when you are defending, you just need to survive, which makes perfect sense. So those are my items. I don't have any right now. As you can see, I'm completely empty here. And this is my weapon, the Eastern Sword here. Which is funny. Funny way to describe something. Because if you think, you imagine a map, east of China on the map, there will be Japan, right? So Eastern Sword is basically a katana, so I don't know why they didn't put that on the name. But alright. So this is our units, how they are like disposed here. So one is she's going to go through the middle, Lu Bu is going to go on the right, and I'm gonna go through the left here. I'm going to explain what before I start, you move your character around with the analogical controls, but if you use the D-pad, you actually don't move, you give orders. So I can ask my guys to attack, to defend, to gather in one spot. And there's another order that I don't remember because I don't use it. So we are going to start attacking right away here. So I'm going to...
Our numbers are even. Strategy will decide the outcome.
Charge! Attack!
There you go, that's the order. Alright, so now our guys are going.
It is time to attack. Let us override the enemy base.
There you go, Jinkai. You tell them.
Any bases that get in my way will be destroyed.
Alright, red one, guys. This weapon is very strong, that's why I picked it. This game, differently from most Samurai Warriors games, this game clearly has bad characters. There's characters that are just terrible. You can win with any character, but a lot of weapons are really, really bad, you know? This weapon is awesome. That's why I like it so much. It's my favorite in the game, I think. Okay. So while I'm fighting here, I need to keep an eye on what my guys are doing on the other parts of the map.
I defeated an officer.
And if... Oh, another guy. Oh, this is the main guy. You guys are going to see the special of this weapon is so good. perfect against the officers. Oh, come on. Don't run. So as you can see, my guys are having a lot of trouble in the middle there. There's a lot of enemy officers there. So we're going to go back and help them. I can also ask them to retreat if the situation gets pretty bad, you know? But actually I don't think that's gonna happen right now. Where is he? Oh, there he is. Another thing that's very important about Dynasty Warriors that makes the game like different from Samurai Warriors is that you cannot turn your camera around. It's very difficult. And you don't have the dodge mechanic either. So Dynasty Warriors has always been like the more archaic of the two, and Samurai Warriors always felt like the more modern one in terms of gameplay, you know?
Hey, I defeated an officer.
Which is kind of weird because the flagship of the Musou genre has always going to be Dynasty Warriors. But yeah, for some reason, Samurai Warriors plays better. And I like Samurai Warriors more, I'm not gonna lie at all. I love Japan, I have more than 1,000 manga here at home. I've watched more than 1,000 Japanese animations. I have like terabytes of that stuff. So I love the culture, the country and so on, the language.
Let's go.
So I always love Samurai Warriors 2 more. But the Empire's version of Dynasty Warriors 5 is awesome. I love this game. I love this style of game, you know. So while I have been talking here, if you see in the east, there's an officer almost reaching our main camp. So I'm going to just conquer this base here and we'll go back. Okay, so this base should be ours now.
Come, hit me with everything
there you go.
Got.
When the item shows up, that's because the base became ours.
We have captured this base.
That's it. So as you can see, there's a guy in our main camp there. I need to deal with this like right away. The game will warn me.
Prepare for the attack.
So because I'm talking a lot here, it's actually a little bit harder than usual for me to understand what's going on.
For the attack. Straighten the ranks.
But
through the enemy ranks. No
this is the type of game in which you have to multitask constantly. You do your task, you need to check if your guys are doing their tasks, and you also need to change what you're doing in case something happens, you know? Like you need to retreat, you need to go help somebody, you need to do some task to make the battle go smoother and so on. So we are always depending on the environment. You have to factor that in your decision making, you know?
Straighten the ranks.
Okay. This guy, I don't know where he's going, to be honest.
Be ready to march at any time.
Oh, damn it. I'm sure he probably was going to the base that I was attacking, I think.
Come, hit me with everything you got.
So, as I showed you guys, there's no way to switch the camera around, but there's a way to reposition the camera by doing this. There you go. You can change the focus. So you cannot turn the camera around, but you can turn the camera instantly. So it's like, it's not good, but it's way better than not having anything, you know? The classic better than nothing.
Return to the base.
Okay, get up, dude. Alright, so this guy, he was just traversing our territory. So let's talk about the bases.
I defeated an officer.
I think there's 2 or 3 types of bases, but the most important ones are the supply bases. Each base has like 4 captains. You need to defeat the captains to be able to take them, you know? So the idea is you need to take as many bases as possible so your army can have the advantage, because you can't fight everybody and you can't be everywhere all the time. That's just a movie. So what you need to do is to actually have a healthy balance in terms of like the enemy troops, your troops, how well they are doing, how many bases do we have, and so on. Oh, there you go, Jinkai actually captured a base for us. Alright, the leader appeared, so we can fight him if we want to.
It is time to attack. Let us override the enemy.
There you go, we defeated her. So this base is already ours, I'm just defending it here.
Reform our ranks.
Oh, another guy. He's in the special.
I shall return to the base and make preparations for battle.
This should help us hold them off.
Oh,
We have captured an officer.
there you go, we captured the guy. That's great. Oh, I captured her. That's awesome. She's good. Okay.
We can take these guys.
So our guys are already way ahead of us, as you can see. Oh, I can't get hit here. Double attack is terrible for me.
We have captured an
Oh,
officer.
actually, this is my base. Sorry. It's actually good. If it wasn't. So, as you can see, we already have a few extra bases here. I'm going to use the conditions here just so you guys can see. So, the idea here, you have the supply bases, you have the defense bases and the offensive bases, which are bases that are way closer to your territory. The bases in which the start will be, they will commence their attacks, you know. They will come from there. So you need to conquer as many bases as possible, and you can only conquer the main camp if you conquer the supply base, which is the base that gives them the red lines and the blue lines. As you can see, I have a part of the map is blue. That's because that part of the map is supplied by my supply bases. You know.
Overcome this face?
So the more blue you see on the map, better for me, and the more red, the worse I'm doing. That's basically it. So you have to defeat the officers, just like any other Musou game. That's always the main thing of the Musou games. You kill 10,000 people, but the main guys are always the generals, the officers, and so on. And if you want to win by conquering the bases, or you want to get more XP at the end of the battle, and so on. Oh, there you go, capture another one. You should totally just attack all the bases first, like I'm doing here. I'm not going to get all of them, just enough. So I can give my guys a cushion in case they need to retreat. 2 of my guys are already fighting the leader there. Kind of fighting, they are fighting their troops. They are outside of the main keep there. So you need to actually look at the map to see how they are doing. Which can be complicated sometimes, especially in Samurai Warriors. Because Samurai Warriors has a lot of stages that have castles and underground things and like paths hidden by foliage.
We have captured this base.
So a lot of the times you don't know exactly what's going on.
Move to the
Like
attack.
where everybody is.
Overrun that base.
Alright, so I'm talking a lot
see my
during this
prey
battle here because I want to explain as much
Let's go.
as possible of the game. If you're
Now
watching
is our chance. Prepare
don't
to
know
attack.
about Musou or this type of game or how the mechanics work and so on.
Rise!
But
Rise and follow me to victory!
probably from the second battle and forward, we will be able to play without me talking a whole lot, just traversing the map and doing stuff. Oh my god, that's
Time
an
to bring
elephant.
an end to this battle.
That is terrible. That's a rough unit to deal with.
Impressive.
So, in this game, because it's a strategy game too, also,
Launch a
alongside
surprise
being a
attack on
Musou,
the enemy camp.
you can also hire a bunch of different types of troops. You can hire ice mages, you can hire archers, you can have all sorts of like mounts. Even like, I think you can mount tigers if I'm not mistaken. You can have a tiger unit. So yeah, you have a lot of different options, but right now we don't have any of them open because the game just started. The more we play, the more options we'll have available, you know?
Crush them.
Get up. I think he's the leader, right? Every guy that you see that has like a unique look is a main guy, so to speak. He's a guy that has a... Whoa, I thought the game bugged there.
Charge the enemy.
Actually, I
Do
just
not let them get set.
got up the elephant here.
Avoid a battle. Fight.
Oh, Jingai's back, so she was defeated before. So that's very important.
For the attack. Straighten the
So let me
ranks.
show you guys. On the upper part, you can see my forces and Zhang Wei's forces. As you can see, we have more soldiers. That red number 3 and the blue number 2 for us is the number of respawns of officers that die, or not die there, that are defeated. So let's say I lost Jin Kai during this battle, right? So she came back. So I lost 1 respawn. So only 2 of my officers can come back if they are defeated in battle. If this number is 0, no officers will return for the battle anymore. And guys that you capture too cannot return, even if you defeated them. You defeated them, and they still have a number of respawns. But since they have been captured, obviously they can show up on the battlefield again. So the guy that I captured, for example, will never return here. So that's basically the explanation. So the more defensive value a land has, the more respawns you're going to have, and also the more amount of troops, the bigger amount of troops you have, the more respawns you're going to have as well. Later in the game, we're going to fight battles in which the enemy will have like 8, 9 respawns.
Captured an officer.
So the battle is going to last a lot.
The end is near. We've got them right where we want them.
I hope so. So my guys are all here, as you can see. That's Lubu, that's the man here. The strongest character by far.
Cut through the enemy ranks. No corner.
I can see my prey before me.
Where's the guy?
Let's go.
Oh, I see. I lost him for a second. I was like, where's the dude? If you are watching this and you are like, how the hell can you see in the middle of this map?
We have captured an officer.
Oh, there you go, capture him too. Practice. That's it, practice. When I started, I didn't know shit either. And I started playing this game when I was like 13, 14 years old. So it just takes time, you know. There you go, my man, first victory. So at the end of the battle, we acquire items by defeating the officers and walking around and breaking stuff, I think. So we got attack, 3 attributes to put in our weapon, and extra gold. There you go, so our attack is higher. So in this game you can get extra attack and defense and so on without necessarily ranking up. So you have the rank up, and you also have a system in which the more enemies you defeat, the more things you loot, the higher the chance that you actually get some power-ups for each of your abilities, you know? So it's very interesting. So we have 2 ways of upgrading your stuff. Differently from Samurai Warriors 2, you actually don't loot swords, you don't loot weapons. You need to train the way I showed you guys before the battle started. And then you get your next weapon. Only the 4th level, the level 4 weapon for every character, you need to do something special. The first 3 you just need to train. So that's what we are trying to do here. Trying to get that 3rd weapon as quickly as possible. So that's my my stuff here, what I did. So captured 2 bases, killed a bunch of enemies. A couple I killed them, I defeated them twice. The casualties. So there you go. The command bonus, which is the orders I gave to my guys. There you go. Oh, we got 2 ranks. Awesome. I don't know if my guys got a rank too. Hopefully they will accept staying here on my kingdom. Hire. There you go. So we can hire or release the guys. Since we do not have a limit, the limit is only related to the amount of territory we have. So if I have 2 territories and I can put 6 guys on each one, that means that I can have 12. That's basically it, you know. Oh, everybody's choosing to stay. Usually they go away. Great, awesome. There you go. So this is our new territory. Let's put all the main guys here. So these 3 are main characters in the game. And these other 3 are just randos, you know. Okay. Alright, so the first battle worked.
Our army has achieved its first victory. I want everybody to keep up the good work.
Alright, voice acting not great, but hey.
His Highness has rewarded you with an imperial office. I trust you will honor your emperor by accepting his gracious offer.
Sure.
I thank you for your kind words.
There you go. So I've been appointed governor. So I got more money per turn now, and now I have the orders, as you can see. So now I have 2 orders. So let's save. So as I told you guys, the most important thing here is to go straight to blacksmithing. Spearsmith. Usually it's better to consult here, because let me explain. If you use your order to assign an action, you can only do one thing, like for example promote crafts or create an equipment or like replenish our army and so on. But you can only do one thing. If you use the one order to consult with somebody, you actually have 2 instead of 1. So you have 4 per turn instead of 2 if you don't assign the orders yourself, you know. But since we need the blacksmithing thing, I'm going to focus on that first. Bladesmith, okay. So let's see if someone is offering Bladesmith here. Alright, just changed my mind. I'm going to get Promote Craft Plus. Promote Craft is the best way to get money in this game, because you pay 0 and you encourage development, which means that you just get money back. So you can use an action just to get money back, you know. So this defense that I'm going to pay here to raise the defense of the territory is going to pay itself with promote craft here.
Leave it to me.
So I'm going to get that just to unlock that particular order. There you go. Alright. So now what I'm going to do, I'm going to pass here. I'm going to attack only when we have the level 2 sword, which is the next one that I need. Spearsmith again. They don't want to help me. Bladesmith, there you go. Let's see. Rest. So let's talk about this. Charitable aid. Show your benevolence by distributing a large sum of gold amongst the people. So the idea of this game is that you can choose 2 paths. You can be an evil ruler, a tyrant, and you can be like a great ruler, you can be a good guy. So if you use a lot of charitable aid and governance, as you can see, inspect the areas under your control, listen to the people's suggestions. If you use a bunch of those during the game, you'll be seen as a good leader and you get the good ending. But if you start using things to take money out of people and extort people and so on, I don't think I have this yet. Yes, I do. Emergency tax, as you can see, demand. If you start demanding stuff, then you get the bad ending in which you become the tyrant. So we'll see which ending we are gonna go for. Right now it's too early. So yeah, this game is actually surprisingly deep. It's simple, but it's like elegant. That's the best way to describe it. So in the next turn, we're going to get our level 2 sword. So usually when the guys invade, for example, if they attack me here, then okay, I can defend with my team here. If they attack me here, I am not forced to defend this territory with these guys that are here. I can actually use my main team, because as you can see, there's a road connecting these 2 provinces, these 2 territories here. So that means that I can keep my guys here and I will be able to defend up here anyway. The only way I wouldn't be able to defend this place would be if I was here, for example. Then I'm not directly connected in my territory here, which means that I would have to use this team here. So usually if you move your guys correctly, you can always use your main team. You never need to use another team. You can also play this like with 2 players. You controlling the general and another person controlling one of your generals. So it's pretty cool, it's pretty fun. I already finished this game with another person before. Alright, so I'm gonna finish my Bladesmith thing. There you go, now we have the level 2. So the next attack will be only when I have level 3. So we're going to attack now or defend if they attack us. And the next time I'm going to wait. So this turn I'm going to just promote craft to get money for us to be able to attack. So as you can see, promote craft plus. The more areas you control, the more money you get, I think. Okay. There you go, so that's what's going to happen. So no one is invading anybody yet. So as you can see, I barely have any troops. Barely. And the enemy has a few already. So that means that this battle is going to be slightly harder than the last one. But that's okay, we can deal with that, I guess. Oh yeah, I need to memorize the name of my guys. Otherwise I'm going to mix them up. So Gao, Ma, and Liao. Okay. The main guys I know. So Gao, Ma, Liao. So as you can see, you can totally like mess up your formation here. You can see by the ranking, my guy is 15, the other guy is 16, so my guy is stronger, obviously. But sometimes when they have the same rank, you can't like distinguish between them. There you go. And I probably should take some relief lieutenants here. I'm going to just bring some extra guys. It's going to be slightly more expensive, but who cares? As long as it helps. I don't know which one of these is better, so whatever.
It is my destiny to fight for a world where people can live in peace.
Absolutely. We are working. So as you can see, we only have 1 base because we barely have an army. So as you can see, this guy has 6 respawns, so we are going to have to kill a lot of officers again. So the new weapon, as you can see, power 8, attacks 5. Awesome. There you go. This is called Katana. Oh, this one's called Katana under the weapon thing, but it's called Eastern Sword on that side. This one's called Katana there. There you go. Okay. So we don't have any items yet. Alright, so hopefully we don't have any tactics yet either. We haven't even started yet. Ooh, okay, this one's gonna be hard. Alright, so I'm going to send my guys to attack.
We are at a huge
Right away.
disadvantage, but we will do our best.
Oh, they have sorcerers, that's terrible.
Charge! Attack!
Oh my god. Sorcerers, they usually either like throw fireballs or
time to
throw
attack.
like
Let us override the enemy base.
ice, so they can straight up freeze you.
Any bases
That's
that
terrible.
get in my way will be destroyed.
Oh, but the damage is great. Awesome. There you go. They are already sending the frost bolts here.
Our target is the enemy base.
Didn't take any time. So these special troops that you can hire,
Let's ride this momentum
they
into
usually walk around with the officers. So each officer is going to have like a brigade of them.
Overrun that base.
So this guy has some sorcerers and the other officers will have
I
other...
won't be denied next time.
All of my guys went north for some reason.
I defeated an officer.
I have no idea why. So I'm going to just explore this side here.
Charge! Attack!
You're alone?
Damn.
Young and foolish again.
I need to fight this guy in a place in which I can dodge the frostbolt. But it's not the most annoying enemy.
See my prey
There's even
before.
other like types of troops that are more annoying than sorcerers. You guys will see. Oh! Damn.
Finish them off.
Alright, one more officer down. Let's focus on the base now.
It is time to attack. Let us override the enemy base.
This stage is long as
Any
hell.
bases that get in my way will
The map
be
doesn't look
destroyed.
big, but it actually
Now
is
advance.
because we don't have a horse right now. So we just need to walk around.
Our target is the enemy
And
base.
we are not fast. Our character is more of a heavyweight type
We have to
Character?
attack now. Come on.
because of the style, the weapon we
Let's
chose.
go.
But as long as we can keep conquering the bases, we should be fine. Actually, the way this is laid out here is pretty good for us. Because all of our guys are fighting together.
I
On
shall
that
show
side?
no mercy.
That means that if I do my job here on this side, we should be
Battles you
completely
win,
fine.
and some battles you lose.
Hey, I defeated an officer.
There you go, we got a base here.
We have captured this base.
Okay, where? Oh, there you go.
I shall show no mercy.
Where's the guy?
We cannot let this chance
Where's
go
the guy,
by.
man?
It is time to
Oh.
use a tactic.
Yeah, so sometimes even I get lost. Just a fact of life. And these games are actually
Where are
super
the
chill
reinforcements?
in comparison with the newer versions. I have Samurai Warriors 4 installed on my PC here.
Give.
Man,
See my
way
prey
more
before.
confusing. There's thousands
Let's
of
go.
enemies. This game had a hard cap because it
Cut through
was
the
a
enemy
PS2
ranks.
game.
No quarter.
But yeah, nowadays it's way more complicated.
I won't be denied next time.
Hey, I defeated an officer.
Okay, so we got one more. Our guys are super aggressive. Pretty well. Main guy?
Do you wish to test the edge of my blades?
Absolutely. Come here. But first, test mine, man. Get up. All enemies have like several types of like specific phrases. Every time they attack, they defend. They're having trouble.
Me?
There you go. Like that, for example. So all of them have the unique dialogue. But only the main guys, not the
I don't have
randos,
much more left to give.
obviously.
Any bases that get in my way will be destroyed. Now advance.
Oh my god.
Return to the base.
That is the most annoying thing in
Reform our
any
ranks.
Musou game, is like officers running away. Frankly. There's nothing worse. It's just a waste of time. Makes sense, the guy wanna run away, obviously. But as a gameplay mechanic, is atrocious. It's terrible.
I shall teach you the basics of strategy.
Luckily, our army is actually very strong. I chose 2 very strong officers, just to be sure. So I'm not worried about the other side. So as long as no officers go through me here, we should be good. Oh my god, this guy has the same speed as I have. So I just can't get him, and my special is not a special that moves me around the map. Alright, finally he arrived at the base, so
Did you think you could overcome this base?
he's going to probably stay here. To
You
try to
won't
heal.
escape me. I'll follow you to the end of the earth.
Oh
Here
my
I
god.
go. Try and stop me. You can't.
Oh Jesus. Why? My god. You guys have no
It is
idea
time
how
to
annoying
attack.
this is.
Let us override the enemy base.
At least he's not moving. Moving meaning he's only staying inside
I
the
shall
base.
return to the base and make
That's perfect.
preparations for battle.
There you
Fix
go.
up our formation. Prepare for the attack.
Go and attack the enemy camp.
It's kind of like uncharacteristic because you have this enemy that like taunts everybody and so on. Has this like
Judge this foe.
very aggressive personality, and then they start running away. You know, just doesn't make any sense. Oh, I didn't capture him, so I have to fight him again. Awesome. So we have to play tag again pretty soon. Alright, this is the last base on the south here. Okay, did it?
We have captured this base.
Alright, our lines are getting bigger and bigger. So we're doing well,
Be late for the attack.
all things considered.
Follow me.
Okay, so I'm gonna capture this base in the east.
Any bases
Oh,
that
there's a
get in
guy
my way will be
escaping the middle,
destroyed.
as you can
Now
see.
advance.
He's going southwest, or maybe he's just going to fight my officers in the east there. That red spot in the middle of the blue spot there. The bigger blue spot, the bigger spots, the bigger circles, are always officers, and the red smaller dots are always the enemies, just the randos that we need to fight. There's a lot of them. Just you can kill like 2,000 guys in the same stage. Doing some Zelda cosplay here, breaking
I shall
vases.
show no mercy.
This special here is terrible against the randos, against the weak guys,
Doing pretty good.
because I just don't move.
Just because we're a supply
But
base
the
doesn't
special is awesome against the officers, which is the main thing, the most important thing.
Impossible. Me lose?
I love his voice. Me? Sounds like a king.
This should help us hold them off.
But yeah, the dubbing of this guy is always with those like impactful,
I can see
goofy
my
voices,
prey before me. Let's go.
like radio voice. Samurai Warriors 2 also has a character like that. That is the super scary
We
character.
have captured this base.
So every time you see, you have to run. Especially early in the game. It's called Tadakatsu. He's a retainer of Ieyoshi.
This is our chance. Attack at
Ieyoshi.
will.
I mixed Hideyoshi and Ieyasu in the same name. Ieyoshi. He is a retainer of Ieyasu Tokugawa in the game. Ieyasu starts the game as an ally of Nobunaga. So after Nobunaga dies, they start fighting for power.
We must hold our ground.
Some battles you win, and some battles you lose.
Hey, I defeated
Well, we
an
lost that
officer.
one. Okay, so our guys are kind of stuck in the same spot for at least 3 minutes now. It's not helping me. So I'm just... Oh, there you go, but at least they're killing a lot of people. I'm going to
Launch
focus
a
on
surprise
capturing these
attack
bases
on
here.
the enemy camp.
Oh, he uses his skill, speed. So his troop is way faster.
Just because we're a supply base.
So that's what the skills do. I cannot
The edge of my blade.
like force... Oh, he's back. I cannot force my guys to use their particular skills, you know? It's a completely AI thing. They choose when do they use it, you know? And how many times and so on.
Fight? You're all hot air and bluster.
I shall never forgive you for that.
She fell for it. She fell for it. My god, why, Jinkai? Should be
We
way
have
smarter than
captured
this.
this base.
Oh, Jesus. Your mom is ugly. I'll never forgive you. Come on. Yeah, this game is goofy as hell. Samurai Warriors is too, by the way. But mostly the dub version, the oh,
Are you ready?
free kill. That's the main guy, by the way.
Late for the attack. Follow
This is
me.
the Goku of
We
Dynasty
have
Warriors.
captured an officer.
Oh, we captured him for free. I didn't even fight him. He just showed up here.
Follow me. Do not fall behind.
He was obviously fighting someone else. Oh great, this guy has the sorcerers. Awesome.
Shall we put an end to this?
Hey Jinkai. Oh, she took a lot of damage. That's bad. Hopefully she won't fall again. I need my main guys. Oh, I've been killing a lot of dudes here.
Right where we want
Didn't even notice. to be
We
honest.
have captured an officer.
Actually, that's kind of a weird thing.
Thank you.
Coming back to that thing that I was
appreciate
talking
it.
about,
Prepare for the attack.
Samurai Warriors should be
Straighten
more
the
modern.
ranks.
Our target
The
is
amount of
enemy
enemies you
base.
kill, the
Forward.
kill count here, doesn't matter at all in the Empire's version of the game. Only to get the 4th weapon.
The end is near.
The rest, it doesn't matter.
I shall teach you the basics of strategy.
It's just a number, you know? But in the Samurai Warriors games, usually it matters a lot.
We have captured this base.
Alright, another base. There's a lot of weapons and things that you need to
target
unlock
is the enemy
by
base.
killing X amount of dudes, you know? In this one, you only need to do it once, in one stage, to open the 4th weapon, and that's it. It's a cool number, but it's just a number.
This isn't looking good.
That's why I don't even pay attention to it that much. Doesn't matter. You don't win by killing like 500 enemies. I lost my special there. You don't win by killing 10,000 enemies. You just win by defeating the officers and capturing the bases. So it's kind of a pointless thing. Where's the guy? Oh,
We have captured an officer.
there you go. Now we capture him, so he's not going to come back. All my guys are here.
Did you think you could overcome this base?
Well, yeah, that's why I'm here. Another one. Bam. I'm only using the simplest combo here. In the Musou games from Koei, the Dynasty Warriors and Samurai Warriors, it's a game in which you only use 2 buttons basically to attack. Square and triangle, that's it.
Target is the enemy base.
All the types of characters use different combinations of those buttons to attack, that's it.
To the attack. Overrun
There's a defense
that
button
base.
too, here. Not this one, which one?
We have
Yeah, I
captured an
think this is
officer.
the defense button. But I basically never use this, only against like enemy specials and stuff. Oh, I removed the the health bars. Let me find the button to bring them back. There you go. And yeah, there's a button that changes the map too. This one you can shoot arrows, but this doesn't do anything. I think you can like make the enemies dizzy with this, but that's about it. Doesn't matter. Oh my god, this base has so many guard captains. But yeah, we are doing really well here. I'm pretty happy with the choices of generals. It's basically the most important thing.
We've got them right where we want them.
If you have good generals, you don't need to worry about a whole lot, other than like not dying.
We have captured this base.
But obviously that is only against
Prepare
enemies
for
that
the
have
attack. Straighten
the lowest
ranks.
amount of
Be ready to
territories.
march at any time.
Alright, so they are
Target is the
replenishing
enemy
their
base.
forces. That means that they will stay at the base for a couple of minutes probably.
I shall return to the base.
And then when they
make
have better
preparations for
numbers,
battle.
because of the supply
Move to
base,
the attack.
they
Overrun
will
that base.
return to the battle. And when they heal, too. More HP, yeah. The sorcerers haven't been like a factor in this one. They usually are. They usually are very annoying. Because they freeze you all the time. But in this one, was not that much of a problem. Okay.
The end is near.
I'm having a lot of trouble trying to speak in a language that I'm not native in while
We have
playing
captured this base.
this type of game. It's very hectic. Hopefully what I'm saying... Oh, there you go.
Must be decided.
So the leader showed up. So hopefully
It
what I'm
time
saying is
to
making
attack.
sense here.
Let
I
us
hope.
override the enemy base.
Okay.
Any bases that get in my way will be destroyed.
There's not like a single game type in the world that can replicate what the Musou games do, or the style, or like the potentialities of the genre. You know? So I think that's the best analogy. The Musou genre in the gaming space is the pro wrestling of the gaming space. Most people don't like it, but people that like it love it, and there's no other thing in the world that you can compare it to, you know? That is the best comparison I can make. It's a very special genre for a very specific group of people that like to mush the same button all the time.
Let's go.
Okay. The great thing about playing Empires instead of the base game is that Empires is basically random. So every time you start a playthrough of this, and you start on one territory in China and so on, the enemies will be random. Your generals, you are going to choose different ones. You are going to choose a different weapon. The circumstances will be different. The alliances will be different. The difficulties will be different, and so on. So it's never the same game. So it has infinite replayability, you know. So that's why I love Empire so much. You can has like similar games, but never the same game, you know. Okay, we won. Yeah, we are doing really well here. We didn't have that much trouble. My health got red like once, I think, in the first battle, but that's it. Got a lot of extra attack in this one. Awesome. Musou charge, which is the triangle attack. I don't use it. Sure. Oh, I killed so many guys. Again. Oh, I'm going to rank up at least twice, I think. Nope. What a shame. Alright. Let's see if we can bring up some of these guys in, because I need more guys to defend my stuff here. He accepted. He accepted. Accepted. I don't have money anymore. I have to release people now. Damn. But that's what happens when you fight without having much money, you know? You end up having to like throw money away. Oh, money away. Throw officers away. Okay. Oh, earthquake. Oh, please. Yeah. There's this like ecological events here. Hopefully they don't happen to me here this early, because I don't have any troops to begin with. Alright, we're moving up in the world.
This country has become large.
This is our base. From here we conquer the land.
Oh yeah, Minecraft style. This is our base. You tell them.
Yes.
Yes. The dubbing is atrocious. It's funny, but it's atrocious. Alright, so now we are only going to attack when you have a sword number level 3. So this is complicated. If I put my main guys here, I can defend... Yeah, I don't need to defend this anymore. No, it's not complicated. I don't know why I said that. Let me just relocate here. So if the enemy doesn't have a straight line in the direction of the place they want to attack, they simply can't send anybody there. So I don't need to defend this, for example. So I'm just going to put my secondary team here. So what should I do here? Should I combine these guys? 14, 16. Yeah, I'm going to combine these two here to make a better team. And the guys that have less experience, I'm going to keep here. So if I stay here, if they attack here, I can defend because it's right here, you know. And I'm going to focus on conquering this one next. But right now, I'm not going to attack anybody. I'm going to 100% focus on bladesmithing. Again. This is going to take a while because I barely have any money. We're definitely going to get attacked here, so you guys can see how a defensive battle is going to be. Because since we do not have a whole lot of soldiers, as you can see, the bar is completely gray. That means that we don't have soldiers. They have. So they will 100% attack here eventually. Maybe right now. There you go. So I'm going to use my main team to defend here. So Gao, Ma, Yao. Gao, Ma, Yao. Gao. Ma. Yeah. Since this is a defensive battle, I can bring more guys. So I'm going to bring... let's bring you to level you up. Or down in this case. And I'm going to bring you. As you can see, they have a lot of troops, like an insane amount. The good thing about defensive battles is that you get some gold by defending without having to waste money attacking, you know. So it's a good tactic to actually get money, is to just let them attack you. That said, you also cannot lose, right? So it's not that simple. So unfortunately, we'll keep using the level 2 here. Okay, so let's go. So usually in these types of battles, I send my guys to attack first.
We are at a huge disadvantage, but we will do our best.
So remember, we don't need to win here.
Charge!
We just need to survive.
Attack!
Any bases that get in my way will be
So
destroyed.
as long as I don't die and we don't lose the main camp, we should be fine. Luckily here in this phase, in this stage,
Let us override
the main
enemy
camp
base.
is kind of blocked off. They need
Our
to
target is the
funnel
enemy base.
through a passage.
Forward.
I don't think they can climb here, for example.
I will attack that base.
So that means that they can only enter via this entrance that we are going to pass
Move to
through
the
pretty
attack.
soon here.
Overrun that base.
So as long as you protect this, should be fine. Main guy.
I expect the enemy
That's the
commander to
Vega
fight
of the
with
Dynasty Warriors
elegance
franchise.
and poise. This isn't looking good.
My kryptonite for my style here are super quick guys because I'm
I
slow.
don't have much more left to give.
That said, the damage is still pretty good, so should be fine.
I must go and work on my delivery.
Okay.
Hey, I defeated an officer.
So most of the dubbing of both Samurai Warriors and Dynasty Warriors is pretty bad. There's some good voice actors in the middle, but most of it's not good. There's the original version that has the Japanese sound. It's available online.
Do not let them get set.
But I'm not using that version because
Your head is mine.
imagine having to read everything that is
see my
happening because they are speaking in Japanese, so I will have to read the bar, all of the bars to understand.
No quarter.
That is too slow. Oh, this is the guy that we have the weapon from. He uses the same weapon as me because it's his weapon in the base game. He's dangerous as hell, but
Come and fight? You're
not
all
strong right
hot
now.
air and bluster. No, I do not fall
I don't know
so
where he is.
easily for taunts.
lost him. Whatever. Where's the last
That was
captain?
almost too close.
You can see up there the counter how many captains there's in the base. We have 4, they have 1. You can see.
No, I do not fall so easily for taunts.
All my guys are here basically. Alright, so the base is safe. Let's attack the officers.
We have captured this base.
There's a couple here.
This one's mine.
Hit me with everything.
These guys are very confident.
Any bases that
This
get in
one
my
is
way
mine.
will be destroyed.
Sure.
Now advance.
Absolutely. That's a
It
guarantee.
is time to attack. Let us override
Oh.
the enemy base.
That was so unlucky.
Move to the attack. Overrun that base.
So we'll probably win this one just by defending. I don't think we have time to
shall
conquer
return to the
everything that
base
we
and
need
make preparations for
in order
battle.
to go
Return
to the main camp of
base.
the enemy.
Reform our ranks.
But that's fine, doesn't matter.
I won't be denied
Hold
next
on.
time.
Hey,
There's not like
I
a
defeated
wrong
an
way of
officer.
winning in this game. You either win or you don't.
I must retreat. For now.
You know what?
Hey,
Let's jump down.
I defeated an officer.
I don't care. The base is
Thank
protected.
you. I appreciate it.
Did you think you could overcome this
Come on,
base?
stop running. Ugh. Whatever. Just keep running. Good for your health. I'll try to cause as much havoc here as possible, so we need to focus on me instead of
Let
attacking
us
the main
turn this
base.
battle into a thing of beauty.
Hopefully, there
We
you go.
have captured this base.
I think they have only one officer up there.
Any bases that
So they are
get in
already
my
in pretty
way
bad
will
shape.
be destroyed. Now advance.
Oh, there you go. He's marching. The scariest
Prepare for
march.
the attack. Straighten the ranks.
Return to the base. Reform our ranks.
He's here.
I
Oh,
will attack that
please don't
base.
run away again. Come on, face me. Be a good samurai. Come on.
Overrun that base. I shall show no mercy.
Now I don't know where he is. Yeah,
Good luck. I don't think you can break through our
just keep running
defenses.
forever.
I've been planning this for just
Let's just
such
focus
an
on the base
occasion.
here. Oh, they used
Surprise
something.
attack is the best strategy for this.
Yeah, I'm shining purple here. That means that I'm weaker or slower right now. I think it's yeah, slower. Damn, that's bad. I'll never be able to catch an officer.
Come, hit me with everything you got.
So I'll just keep attacking the base here for now. Another thing that's good about the defensive battle is that you rarely lose that much troops,
Let's go.
that many troops in this type of battles. Because since you can totally ask them to defend and never leave the main base, you can just attack by yourself.
We have captured this base.
The most losses that we're going to have is to like your actual
I will
troops,
attack
but not
that
the
base.
rest of your guys. Oh, no way.
Return to the base.
Oh, he
Reform
stopped.
our ranks.
What a moron. Thank
I
you.
need reinforcements.
Very nice.
Next time I will be victorious.
Well,
Hey,
stop
I
running.
defeated an officer.
That will help, for sure. Come on. Man,
Charge the enemy.
So
Do not
slow.
let them get set.
well, I'm not going to focus on this actually. All my guys
Where
are
the
dead anyway.
reinforcements?
I'm going to capture this base on
May these
the west here.
flames rise until they reach the heavens.
Fire. Oh. Damn. Let's go up.
We failed to defend the base.
We might lose that base there. Hopefully my guys can cover it.
Where are the reinforcements?
Cut through the enemy ranks. No quarter.
Eventually our relief guys will show up. I think halfway through. So in a minute.
They're trying to take the base. Stop them.
Those are the reinforcements basically. The other reinforcement is me, but right now. Oh, I'm not slow anymore. Awesome. Just noticed. Need a captain. You. Come on, die.
This is all we can do
Thank
for
you.
now. Retreat. Retreat.
Alright,
We have captured this base.
another base. Alright, so let's focus on the officers. There's a couple coming.
Be ready to march at any time.
I will attack that base.
Where is the guy? He's behind the house here? Where is he? Oh.
Care to finish this?
Oh, let me fight you first. Oh, that's so unlucky.
Return to the base.
They
Reform
always
our
get me from
ranks.
behind.
For us, the joy of victory. For the enemy, the sorrow of defeat.
That voice actor is probably the worst in the game. No joke. In a game full of bad standouts, this guy's the king. That is terrible. This game is still from that time in which like voice actors from the West tried to replicate the style of voices from the East. And it never
I
worked.
must go and work
Never
on my
ever worked.
delivery.
Hey, I defeated an officer.
You cannot like replicate one-to-one the Japanese
We
voices.
did
It just
it.
doesn't work.
We shall both share in the
Because
glory.
most women, for
Launch a
example, in
surprise
Japan have
attack
like
on the enemy
very
camp.
high-pitched voices, I guess. So most of them sound like teenagers or little girls, literally, even old people. So it's very difficult to actually try to find someone that can nail that exact voice.
No quarter.
So instead of going like to try to
We have captured an officer.
do a one-to-one replacement in another language with the dub work, it's just easier to get like a decent voice actor and ask him to
I can see my prey
Or her.
before me.
do just
Let's
a
go.
regular voice, but with the same passion that the characters show in the game, you know? or in the TV series and so on. Alright, they have 0 respawns left. So that means that if we defeat anybody here on the battlefield, they won't come back. Perfect. So usually 15 minutes is enough to conquer the entire map, but this map is so big. And also, we got the slowdown too, just to compound the pleasure.
Where are the reinforcements?
My man.
You
Get up.
weakling. Will you fight or will you run like the rabbit you seem to be?
Let them say what they will. I know better.
There you go. This time she didn't fall for it. She's learning. Oh, there you go.
I won't be denied next time.
Hey, I defeated an officer.
I'm very proud of her.
They're trying to take the base. Stop them!
I was waiting for them to gather. Another guy. Oh, that was easy.
I need reinforcements.
Alright, so this base is ours too.
We have captured this base.
Okay. They still have a line of supply. Oh, she has been captured. My god. Jesus, that's terrible.
I don't have much more left to give.
I'm going to go back up there, but first I need to conquer that base in the east here. Because then they won't have a supply line. So they will be very handicapped here. But man, they capture her, damn it. I think if I win the battle, we can get her back. I think that's how it works. Usually I don't get my guys captured much, but it happens on occasion. So sometimes you can see your guys working for someone else because they got captured in the
Here I
battle.
go. Try and stop me if you can.
Rush.
Good luck if you think you can break through our defenses.
Sure. Alright, so we have like 2 or 3 officers right in the middle there. At least the folks in their main camp haven't moved.
Me lose?
I don't think there's any way we can lose this, but it's not going as well as I hoped. Yeah, we lost the defense base.
Where are the reinforcements?
Okay.
I need reinforcements.
Alright, this base is ours.
We have captured this base.
So I'm gonna go back and try to defeat as many officers as I can in these 3 minutes here. But yeah, we're not going to lose this. But as you can see, if you don't have enough time or it's just not fast enough, 15 minutes is just not enough to traditionally win, so you just need to survive it. Since I'm focusing on bladesmithing, for at least like 4 turns, we'll probably be attacked constantly here. The good thing about it is that we're going to get free gold, because I'm not using gold. But that's about it. It's going to be very troublesome for a while.
I don't have much more left to give.
Oh, don't give up, dude. Don't give up. Reinforcements are here. There you go, I'm losing all the bases that I conquered.
Reinforcements! Excellent!
Keep them away from the base. That was almost too close.
We're not like in any danger, but it is annoying to lose your work.
We have captured this base.
Alright, we got our supplies base back, but I'm going to lose the eastern base right
We shall
now.
overcome this threat and achieve victory.
I'm going to capture this other base here. Their officers are not here, so I don't have time to reach another one, I think. They are coming back to get the base back. Alright, so this one has been longer than I was expecting it to be. Hopefully we can get some rank ups out of this. For my guys here.
Stop them!
Hey.
This should help us hold him off.
Oh, they're coming?
We
I
have
was so
captured
focused
this
on killing
base.
the captains here. Can I kill this guy in like 30 seconds?
I shall be your opponent.
Right.
Where are the reinforcements?
Can be you. Yeah, I think so.
It's about time I
There you
faced
go.
a worthy opponent.
Hey, I defeated
Well,
an officer.
only 10 seconds. We did it, we survived. Was not bad, just wasn't able to progress a whole lot into their territory. There you go. So basically that's what happens when you defend but you can't finish the battle. You just survive for the 15 minutes. Oh, we got some gold. There you go. Ugh. Horse. Who cares about that? Hopefully they got some rank ups. What? We got two. I got 2 rank ups. Awesome. There you go. We survived. We captured him, but I cannot bring him in. That's a shame. It's a good one. All right, so they are all attacking each other now. Oh my god. A lot of disasters happening. So Bladesmith? Someone? No? Okay. They are giving me a lot of Weaponsmith, but I need Bladesmith. That's very annoying. Oh, there you go. Bladesmith and Promote Craft. That's perfect.
Please, leave it to me.
Liu Bei came in clutch here. There you go. So that's it, guys, for the first episode. So we are almost finishing the bladesmithing thing. So in the next episode we already have the level 3 sword. With that we can just focus on conquest here and expanding as much as possible to get at least 3 orders. And after that eventually you'll be able to get the number 4 weapon. We also need to get more generals, good ones, so we can use them to defend the new territories and stuff. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you've never seen this type of game before, I have another playthrough of this in my channel, of the Samurai Warriors 2 Empires game. It's basically the same thing, but in Japan. So that's it, guys. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next episode.